let me build you a new church just a couple of blocks north of here for free. If in turn you deed the land over to me, then I need to build my first of 2 hotels. They read over that barter agreement, thought that was a super good idea, and everybody signed on the dotted line. So as we make the turn up here to the right, the beautiful church on the far corner is the results of that barter agreement between Henry Flagler and the Grace United Methodist congregation. And there she stands, in all her glory, the Grace United Methodist Church. Built in 1887 by Henry Flagler using a new type of construction method called poured concrete. Pour a slab, let it dry, pour another, let it dry, and so on until the building was complete. The doors on this church are unique, solid mahogany. Each one of these doors weighs 750 pounds apiece. Each is attached to the wall by 9 iron hinges. They're called 9-bar doors. Spanish tile roof up on top, and the wall around the courtyard is coquina, those tiny shells. I gotta tell you, the Methodists were happy campers. Now Henry was thrilled. He got the land he needed to build his first of 2 hotels. But he wanted to build 2 hotels and needed the second piece of land. He had to shop around for more property. He found what he wanted, but as fate would have it, it was owned by the Baptist. Henry said, "You've got to be kidding me. I had to deal with a Methodist for 1 piece of land, now I got to deal with a Baptist. Holy smoke." Well, so it is up here on the right-hand corner. The big yellow church is the Ancient City Baptist. Built in 1887, and Henry Flagler played a part. He owned the land. He went to the Baptist folks and said, "Look, why don't we do a land swap? I'll deed my land to you so you can build your church. You deed your land to me so I can build my second hotel." They agreed and thought that was a good idea. But Henry laid out 3 stipulations. He said, "Look, the rest of the money to build this church, $10,000, has to come from your own funds. It needs to be completed within 3 years, and it's okay with me if you want to have a bell tower, but you may never, ever, 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 ever have a bell in that tower. Go up those steps, through those doors to the top of that bell tower. You'll find no bell in the bell tower. But that's how we get the name for that international award, the Nobel Prize." Well, that's a shaky stretch of the imagination if I've ever heard one. But the truth of the matter is, Henry Flagler lived in the neighborhood. He didn't want a bell in that church. He was planning on building this huge church over here to the right called Flagler Memorial Presbyterian. He wanted this church to be built in memory of his daughter, Jenny Louise, who passed away during childbirth, and the baby passed away shortly thereafter. He wanted this church to be built in her memory within 365 days from her passing. So he hired 500 men to work 12 hours through the day. He hired 500 men to work 12 hours through the night. This church was completed as you see it in 361 days. A solid copper dome up on top with a cross extending upward. Poured concrete is a type of construction. Terracotta ornamentation around the doors and the windows. The windows are Tiffany-like. The church is built in the shape of a Venetian cross. Inside this church you'll find Henry Flagler, you'll find his wife, his daughter Jane Louise, his granddaughter. They're all entombed in the Flagler Memorial Presbyterian.